Welcome in, my beautiful Virgo friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So Virgo, this is your reading for April the 18th up until the 25th. What I'm going to do is pull an oracle card for the overall energy for you this week, an energy that you may already be experiencing. So we have a gift. All right, so let's read the message here. You will discover new talents that will lead you to new opportunities this week. This is a gift to you from the universe. It's a gift that is within you that I feel is being activated this week for you to use and apply in your world. So use opportunities that arise. Use opportunities that arise. So we're going to pull an archetypal oracle card as well. So this is an archetype that you might be stepping into. It might be an archetype that is around you externally. It is being brought into your awareness because it is supporting you. It doesn't matter what way it's showing up, it's supporting you in some way. So we have the Traveler. Look at that. So the Traveler is curious, independent, and adventurous. It can also be restless, aimless, and non-committal. So you may have encountered the Traveler somewhere in your life recently, and you might be resonating with the image of this card. So you may be seeing someone that is dressed like this, or perhaps you have a long trench coat, that black purse. What looks like to me is a paintbrush on her hat. I know it's something else, maybe a ticket. I feel that's representing something, and the world behind her, the globe. So you know what? You might be traveling this week, or you're planning a trip later on this month, this year. I feel this is going to go really well for you. We have the Knight of Cups coming forward. There's an incoming energy with this. So I feel whatever this is going to touch your heart in a very powerful way. I feel this does feel like a knight in shining armor energy. It's not a knight in shining armor. It just feels like that. There's an exchange happening as well. So I feel this is the gift that is coming through the Knight of Cups for you. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I'm getting rearranging things because of maybe delays with travels, cancellations. This feels almost like a Mercury retrograde energy that is rearranging things, and you're having to do things differently because of the little or the big changes that are happening in your life. So know that you are meant to go through this. So because you know, maybe grab a book and take that with you. So when you are going through these experiences, you have something to do. Right? So we have the Queen of Pentacles coming in as well. So you're very grounded. Okay, you have this ability to ground and center yourself when you are going through changes or, little delays and things like that. So this week is offering you an opportunity to really plant that seed of how you are choosing to show up this week through whatever is going on. There's an expansion happening in your life. There are opportunities that are presenting themselves that are meant for you, that you can actually pick up on and then apply in your world. So this is also divine feminine, taking care of yourself as you're moving through this week. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me, Virgo, how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So the travel keeps standing out to me, and I feel this is just, it doesn't mean that you're traveling the globe. This could be you just traveling a lot more so recently in your day-to-day life. Maybe you're dropping off the kids, or you're taking a different way home, or traffic has been just a lot more busy than usual. It just feels like you're here and there a lot more, or your energy is being pulled in different directions. Right? So it's really important that you have your healthy boundaries up at this time as well. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. I also have a live event coming up, everyone, on April the 24th. This is the Golden Light Ceremony. This is where we get to release and let go together. We're going to set intentions, do some journaling, pull some tarot cards, and we're also going to do a movement meditation that I created for all of you. So I'm super excited. I'll leave you the information in the link below the comment section. So the Knight of Cups. So this is where I feel Spirit is encouraging you to slow down because this is where things are going to speed up. And I feel what's happening here is we just had the new moon in the sign of Aries on the 17th. So this new moon is incredibly supportive in uplifting your energy and with new beginnings. So I do feel some of you are stepping into something new recently. And maybe you're getting used to this new energy, or you're trying something different and trying to get used to it at the same time. So allow yourself to be here because being in it is how you're going to experience how to get good at it, right? So that's the Seven of Pentacles energy coming in with the Knight of Cups. This knight in shining armor feels like it's something that you called in. It's support that's coming in from spirit, from the universe. So it's through an energy exchange. And I feel the way that you are showing up in your world this week is going to matter because I feel this is where the domino effect is going to really take shape. You're going to see that the universe is responding to you, that everything is falling into place, that you are materializing your manifestations, right? So again, it's your energy exchanging with the universe that's bringing this in. We have a horse here as well. So this is representing the year of the fire horse, which we are in right now. So this is a very powerful year for you, Virgo, and it's really up to you how you choose to move through it, right? The kind of energy you choose to put out there, the kind of energy you choose to receive, and how you process everything and how you kind of work with everything. This is where they're encouraging you to step into this power of the spirit warrior within you. This is what is being activated with all of these planets that are in the sign of Aries right now. This is what's affecting your week. It is a power that we have access to that we can apply in our world and actually see results, right? So how I'm working with this is I'm showing up every single day with a routine, a rhythm, a flow. I have a spark. I'm feeling more creative. I knew I had to make changes. I made them. And now I'm working through that adjustment period as I'm trying to figure out what this energy is and get used to it. And then create a new rhythm and flow here as I'm here in this space. I've been feeling very creative recently. And I feel that this energy of Aries, right? These planets, like we've got 𝐂𝐄𝐑𝐄𝐍 happening right now, Chiron, 𝐂𝐶𝐍. It's just so many different things that are happening all at once. And we can get caught up in these energies, right? We can get caught up in the matrix, everything that is happening external to us, big things that can actually affect our life. So there's an offer here from the universe it's an offer that is encouraging you to release yourself from anything that feels like it's too much, it's overwhelming, and to slow yourself down within your own frequency and vibration and align with the energy of love at this time, kindness and compassion, to take that approach in whatever experiences you are moving through right now, right? They're also letting you know that you are your own knight in shining armor. Now I'm getting, again, your schedule here, organization. There's something here. You're kind of moving through your daily life, Virgo, and I'm getting some sort of energy that's coming in to join you. I feel this could be a friend, maybe an acquaintance, someone new that you're meeting. I feel this connection is meant to happen. Maybe it's already happened, but it's going to build stronger. Now there's something new that is forming here with someone else. So what is that for you? Have you been calling in love? Because I feel you're in the orbit of love right now. And, you know, the more you focus on your own happiness, it's not about disconnecting and not helping others, but more about, you know, the energy that you're giving to others. You want to give yourself way more than that to yourself, your well-being, you know, loving yourself, You want to also put that energy into yourself. And this is what's going to show. This is where you're really going to be noticed, when you're amplifying and vibrating in this energy of light and love, right? So I feel that you're going to be like a magnet. This is through your courage, your bravery, your confidence. This is what I feel you're meant to shine in the world right now. And confidence for me, I had to build that up. It wasn't something that I just naturally had. And I feel for some of us, we are meant to build it up if we don't have it. And, I just practice as much as I can to get really good at what I do. And that gives me confidence. The more I know, to soak myself into something that I can understand on a deep level, like especially the tarot cards, storytelling, just universal laws, just everything, right? My brain needs to be massaged, and I feel that this Knight of Cups is coming in as that brain massager, scalp massage, right? So it's also about not guarding yourself so hard or closing yourself off, because I feel some of you are showing up in your world feeling like you're almost under attack, or you're having to shield yourself from energies. And you don't actually have to shield yourself from them, right? I don't believe in that. I mean, you might believe something differently, but in my own experiences, I've never had to actually shield myself. It's just how I showed up in those experiences. I choose to not give power to the experiences external to me, to the people around me. People can say a lot of things, and I just don't let that bother me, because that's their perspective. That's not my perspective, but I'm not going to step into their perspective by choosing to believe what it is that they believe, because that's not what I believe, right? So there's something here around that some of you may be experiencing this week. Stepping into your power, right? Taking action, not just thinking about things. This is you materializing and maybe making necessary changes, right? I'm seeing some of you also making sacrifices here, or compromises, right? In order to create peace or balance somewhere. And that takes a lot of strength, right? And that's what you have. Now, within this, there's different layers to this. And I feel that there are opportunities here for you right now in your experience, Virgo, where, I'm thinking here about money right now. So I feel this is your energy here, thinking about your finances, your long-term stability, how to make your money work for you, or how to draw money in, right? It's money energy. It is around you. It is unlimited, and we all have access to it. I believe this wholeheartedly, because in my own experience, I've gone through many different challenges, and money was just something that flowed to me because I never put any kind of weight on it. I never thought anything of it, good or bad. I just thought that there's enough for me. So I always had enough. And anytime I did find myself in financial struggles, I chose to shift my own mindset and manage my money more in those experiences, to see what was coming and what was going, and to really adjust to the energy as I'm going through it, knowing that it's only temporary, right? So when I do that, I'm able to move through it a little bit more easier without the pressure. And I tend to not worry about it, because I know that when I worry about it, then I'm going to get all the confirmations that give me more reasons to worry about it, right? So I feel it's also, rearranging the way that you're choosing to think about it, feel about it, and act about it, right? So I'm seeing conversations happening here. Oh, that might be what the traveler is. Oh, that's interesting. So, conversations and words that are traveling. This feels almost like gossip, or, sharing this energy and networking it to others, which creates a vibration and frequency. So, for example, you had a bad day at work and you went home and you shared with your spouse or a family member, and then the phone rings at your friend and you tell them about that bad day. Now you're just spreading that vibration and frequency around. So the energy lingers and stays still, rather than focusing on, oh, the day's over. That was one day gone. Yes, I had some difficulties, but now I get to choose whether or not I want to carry that energy into my evening, into the next day, or into my entire week. So I feel this is shifting the way that you are choosing to look at things, right? And I feel there's something else happening here. So I'm seeing a lot of bubbles This could be because you're washing dishes, or there's bubbles outside or in the tub. Um, these bubbles are representing, like, I feel dreams. I don't know if you're feeling inspired recently, Virgo. There's something here that is rising up, bubbling out, and they're floating around. Almost feels dreamy, this energy. And I feel that, okay, so I'm getting heavens. I'm getting a spiritual connection here. I feel that your guardian angels, a higher power, is communicating to you this week. And I feel this is going to come through your dreams. And it is the feeling of needing to shift something. So you're going to find that you're changing your diet, maybe, or choosing to exercise, or implementing something in your day-to-day schedule that is shifting the energy. So, and the messages that are coming through are almost mimicking this or confirming it for you in some way. So there's a lot of ways that the Seven of Pentacles is moving through your life right now. And the Queen of Pentacles is you grounded. You are taking this as an opportunity to plant a seed, right? This is where you expand. This is where you grow. This is where you are noticed. This is where you connect to much more than what you are now. And I feel that you're showing up in your world as a leader, as an authority here, someone that is able to inspire and teach others. Like, you have this in you, Virgo. You really do. And I feel maybe you're making necessary changes and adjustments to your life to step into a place where you are creating that abundance for yourself. So for me, this was me quitting my 9-to-5 job and doing my own thing. And I feel for some of you, this is exactly what that is. This could be you also really putting more energy and effort into your career to rise up and level up in that experience. And I feel, whether you know this or not, Virgo, you're inspiring others with the way that you are choosing to confidently move through your world, to rise up, to reach new heights and new levels, right? So when I was younger, when I first started working, I knew that I wanted to be at the top, whatever that meant. I was going to get there, and I did. And then from there, I was like, okay, now that I'm here, where else do I go? Right. And I thought, doing something for myself is the next best thing. So putting all of this energy to create someone else's dream, why don't I just do that for myself? So why not work from home and create that abundance for myself in my own terms, in my own way? I feel this is the energy some of you are feeling in the background somewhere, and I feel that you desire more, that you are meant for more. And over I feel the last few years, maybe since COVID is coming up right now. This is where things really changed for me, that made me look at the world differently, is during COVID. That's where I really solidified that decision to do something for myself and change my lifestyle, my career, all of that, to step into my dreams and my desires and actually put full energy there, right? And it was different for many of us, right? But I feel it was a turning point for humanity. And there's something here that you have been feeling, that you have been working towards, and I feel this is going to work out for you, because you are right now moving through the different phases and cycles of the experience you're trying to create, and it feels like pregnancy to me. So that might be a sign for you, pregnancy, you being pregnant. When you first choose to have a child, that decision, that's a process. Then you are pregnant and you're going through that 9-10 months of being pregnant, and that's usually unpredictable, right? But we choose to be there no matter what the experience is. We're committing to that. So we're immersing ourselves and going through it all. You are also going through it all because you choose to. And then we have that miracle that is lifelong. So this is exactly what is happening in some of your lives, and you taking care of yourself. I remember when I was pregnant, it was very important that I took care of myself and ate healthy because I have a child in my stomach, right? And this is the same thing. There's something you are birthing into your world. This is a seed. It's like you're giving birth to something. This is the child, right? This is the miracle at the end of that pregnancy. And I feel that you are stepping into this experience now that feels fresh and new. Again, we have this new moon that is supporting you in these beginnings, you embracing them, starting on this journey. And I feel that, when I had my first daughter, they gave her, after I gave birth to her, they put her in my arms, and immediately in my brain, I knew that I was a different person. In that moment, I'm like, shit just got real. That's what I actually thought when they gave her to me. I was like, shit just got real, right? So I'm like, I have to step into a completely different version of myself because now I'm responsible to bring this child up, right? So I feel this is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles as well in your life in some way. And it doesn't have to be in such a huge way as having a child, but in a way that feels spiritually like you are giving birth to something that you are passionate about. There's a lot of love here. So this is moving through your life this week. And we're going to go ahead and pull a spirit animal that is guiding you as well. And it is coming forward with a message your soul needs to hear. So let's see what it is. You might already be seeing this animal around. So we are getting for you fire. It's not even an animal, it's the fire element. Okay, this is directly connected to the energy of Aries. All right, so creation, destruction, beginning, and expression. So this is what this energy is showing up in your life as. So you might be feeling this, you might be working with it. And the number 28 is on the card as well. So this might be a number that is significant for you, or you're seeing it around, right? I'm getting 21 days, or sorry, 28 is the number, 28 days around the message of this card. So your message today is, when fire comes into your world, it does so with pure energy, passion, and the sacred power of creativity. No matter what you feel may have held you back in the past, fire now comes to burn away any limitations and awaken the full expression of your creative potential. Fire brings fresh light, forward movement, and dynamic expression. Now is the time to move. This is the energy that is supporting you. So if you are not sure which way to move or how to begin a new dream or journey, take time to sit with fire. Light a candle or sacred flame in a circle of stones. Bring it to your prayers, your vision, and even your uncertainty. You may even like to bring an offering of sacred herbs or tobacco. Release your intentions to the higher powers of your great spirit within. Open yourself to receive guidance for what is now needed to create the real shifts you desire. Allow the clarity of fire to speak to you through your heart and to center your being. From this place, you will step forward with clarity and confidence, with faith and power in the direction of your dream. We can wait all day or life for the conditions to be just right before we begin, but in truth, it is often our beginning that calls the right conditioning into being. So what if you knew that the light on the path you have been waiting for is the one that is already glowing deep within you? With fire comes decisiveness, determination, and the will to initiate, to ignite, to light a new spark of possibility, and follow it. Claim these gifts from your journey now. Clear the clutter and space around you to give yourself a chance to see and seize the new pulse of life force, new energy, new visions and dreams that are ready to come through you now. Get excited, be bold and expressive. Feel the breath of God moving through you. It is time to honor the great creative being that you are by moving into courageous action. Trust the visions of your dreaming and with passion and fire, begin. I feel you've already been feeling this fire within you, Virgo, and I feel that you're being called to act, you're being called to move with it. So I have an affirmation for you. Feel free to write this down and use it this week. So I embrace the fire of life within me. Clear and centered in my purpose, ignited by creative potential, I am a force for good in the world. So I'm going to repeat that to you one more time. I embrace the fire of life within me. Clear and centered in my purpose, ignited by creative potential, I am a force for good in the world. So that is your message and affirmation from fire. So let's go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you might have already seen this angel number around. And what we're getting for you is 2727. You're going to have a peak experience somewhere in your life this week. So the message is there's a culmination of your spiritual work here in this experience. Hope and trust is what they want you to embrace, to apply in your world. You're being encouraged at this time as well. You're at the pinnacle of success. There's a lot of great joy in your life as well. Everything that Spirit wants you to tap into right now. So that is your message. That is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. And before you go, I just wanted to announce that I have a live Zoom event coming up on April the 24th. This is the Golden Light Ceremony. This is where we are all going to be working with golden light energy to release and let go of anything heavy that we have been carrying and reclaiming our power. We are going to set intentions and light candles, do a releasing ritual. We're going to journal together, pull some tarot cards, and do a movement meditation. I created music for this, so I'm super excited to share this with you. So I'm excited to see all of you there. I'm going to leave you all the information in the description box below, and I hope to see you there. All right, everyone, if you're here still, 𝐂𝐄𝐑 has done it again. She's come up with a brand new magic intention candle, and this one is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing her working on this candle at home, and I've just been adoring these ones. So they're beautiful red roses in this beautiful glass jar. And this is a love ritual candle. It is called Heart in Bloom. Okay, so you get a candle here in this box. It comes with 3 different types of rituals, one that you can choose from and perform. So it comes with all the instructions. It also has a special message for you, and it comes with a little satchel here and a bracelet that you wear that is consecrated through the ritual. Okay, so this is such a beautiful box, and it's only a limited supply. So I'm going to leave you links in the description box below. So feel free to secure yours today before they do run out. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Until the next time. All right, everyone, I just wanted to update you on my channel schedule, which will be changing very soon. So currently you're seeing your individual signs up twice per week with 1 collective a day. This is going to now change to 1 individual reading per week with 1 collective a day. So you'll see the schedule here. Take a look at where your sign is being posted. That way you can change from the old schedule to the new one. The reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to create some more room to do live events. This is something that has been sitting with me for a very long time. And I wanted to put more energy into my secondary channel, which is the Sacred Oracles. So by doing this, I allow myself more space and room to explore other avenues to share more of my creativity with you. So I hope that you're able to receive this in a positive way. And those collective readings are for you in between those individual readings. So those are going to be out every day. All right. So thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence, your love, your support, everything that you bring to this community here. So thank you. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at 𝐂𝐑.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And 𝐂𝐑 and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.